What's a stem cell? Oh, I know we learned about stem cell.
At first glance, Gianni Quintero resembles any other high school student.
Did you figure out pathways? Oh yeah, that was a tricky one.
Learning, laughing.
Yeah.
Like many of his friends, the 15-year-old participates in an after-school sport. But unlike his Marquette classmates who walked to practice after school,
I wasn't born like this.
Gianni rolls.
I have paralysis in the left leg. This one is the paralyzed one. It's obviously got a muscle deficiency.
When he was 6, he was diagnosed with transverse myelitis. Spent a few weeks at the hospital and afterwards going through treatments.
Transverse myelitis is a rare disease, often caused by a virus that affects the spinal cord.
It was the beginning of the school year of his first grade year. We're Native Americans, so we do competitive dancing. He danced in Indian Summer that weekend and was feeling a little sick. That Monday, he didn't go to school because of his cough. Tuesday, we took him in to be seen, and they just said it was a virus. And by that Tuesday night, he couldn't walk.
Gianni's mom, Tila, still gets choked up about that dark time.
How hard was that as a parent to watch him kind of go, this little guy go through this?
I wanted to take his pain away so bad. But even, like I said, even when he was diagnosed and they said that he'd never walk unassisted again, he was just like, I'll be fine, Mom. We're gonna get through this. And at 6, that just gave me so much hope for him. Sorry.
Despite his circumstance,
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I can't run anymore, so I can't play baseball.
Gianni didn't give up his dreams of playing sports.
My parents found basketball first.
Then in the 8th grade, he tried track and field, but didn't think it was a possibility once he got to high school.
There's nowhere that's really gonna have me do track. And then I realized one person that I knew that was also in a wheelchair went to Marquette, and he also did track. And we're off.
Gianni, now a proud member of the Hilltoppers track and field team.
Now we're moving nicely. So far, it has been really amazing.
He mostly races alone at meets like this, because according to the WIAA, there are only 19 other sprinters in wheelchairs spread across Wisconsin.
All right, Gianni!
Gianni will share the track with some of them at state.
Gianni is so physically gifted that it is annoying that his one foot doesn't play the game the way he'd like it to.
In the meantime, the freshman already shattering school records.
Let's go, Gianni!
All right, Gianni!
Let's go, finish!
So far, I think I've broken the 100, 400, and 800 record at my school that the other wheelchair racer had.
Yeah, that's all the records there. Lifetime PR, school record, stadium record, you got all the things, dude.
The only one that I don't have yet is the shot put record.
He's breaking the records of a 3 or 4 time state champion. Realistically speaking, he'll have every Marquette High record very soon.
And Gianni's performance on the track inspired one of his teachers to help him go even faster.
Kind of asked if I'd be interested in taking on a unique task of coaching wheelchair track, and I said, I don't really know anything about it, but I'm willing to give it a shot. If it's not the right kind of rubber, it's gonna slide off a little bit.
Anthony Mancinelli is Gianni's biology teacher turned track coach.
And we've seen his 100-meter times come down a lot.
Perfect.
He modified Gianni's custom-made gloves using the high school's 3D printer.
I think everybody in the school is just so excited to watch him race. It's really been cool to see the team kind of gel around him.
To me, it shows inclusiveness to the school and shows inclusiveness from everybody else that's also on this track team. Run fast, I don't know. I'm a wheelchair racer. I don't know what to say to runners.
I would choose like 20 Giannis if I had the opportunity.
I get to participate in a sport for high school, and I don't just get to sit around and really do nothing.
And we're nearing the ending. Now he's able to be a part of a team, and he loves it.